What is the state sales tax?
Sales tax is paid on the purchase of most tangible products. The state does not tax intangible goods or certain other tangible products that we've deemed, for whatever reason, not to tax. A good example would be items purchased at grocery stores. Some of the state's largest areas of taxable goods include, of course, cars. Vehicles are some of the largest purchases that household makes, as well as household furniture and large appliances. These are some of the larger sections of taxable sales, as well as gasoline, retail shopping, of course, and food and restaurant sales are all subject to the state sales tax.
What is the state sales tax rate?
Well, Orange County sales tax is 7.75%.
7.75%.
I know that it's about 8-9% depending upon what county you're in.
My understanding is that the sales tax varies depending on where you live.
State sales tax in the county of Napa is 7.75%.
State sales tax combined with the local sales tax, can be as high in different areas as 9.5%.
The general rate is 7.25% statewide, although local governments are allowed to add on an additional rate up to 2% in various jurisdictions. So the rate does vary by county or city throughout California.
Has the sales tax changed?
Yes, we actually went down 1%, so it used to be 8.75.
It has, but it's kind of gone up and down a little bit. I can't remember by how much.
It went up, it went back down. There have been a reallocation of sales tax dollars.
Where does the revenue go?
I think to Uncle Sam.
It goes for different things. Some of it goes to support the education.
It goes to help pay for some of the services in California, but I don't know if it's just a general fund.
State sales tax goes to a variety of sources, including the state general fund, but also for local sources if things are raised locally. Sometimes there are additions onto the base sales tax.
Well, only 1% of it comes back to the county. The rest of it goes for the general, as far as I know, just to run the state.
What do you pay the sales tax on?
My teaching supplies and other goods that I shop for.
I pay sales tax not on my food, not on drugs, but I do pay sales tax on almost everything else that I buy. I pay sales tax on actual goods that I buy. I don't pay sales tax on services.
Generally, not only in California but in other states, we're seeing that households are spending a significantly less share of their total income on taxable goods, so goods and whatnot that are subject to the state sales tax. The share of income that used to be spent on taxable goods was between 45 and 50% only a few decades ago, and that number is now closer to 30%, at least in California. That means that the tax base is somewhat declining over a number of years as individuals and households purchase more goods over the internet, which are generally not subject to the state's taxation, and especially so that household spending is focused more on services now than it was in the past.
Voters approved Prop 30, which increased the sales tax by 0.25%. Sales tax revenues make up 22% of the state budget.